Hey everybody, this is Evan with the Grainiac. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be making two different kinds of beef jerky. I'm going to make this little goat went to Morocco and my barbecue seasoning blend. As you can see, I have two eye of rounds, not trimmed, so I'll be trimming those. So the trick is for making two batches at a time, you have to figure out how much weight each one's going to be. Now I've done this a lot, so I can already tell you one of these I have rounds 7.5 pounds. I'm probably going to trim a pound off of it. So 6.5. The other one's 5.25. That one I figure I'm just going to trim down to a little under 5 because there's not that much fat on it. So figuring that out, I always use 1 teaspoon salt per pound, half of that in sugar, and then 1/8 teaspoon cure per pound. So, for the 6 pounds, 6/8 of a teaspoon. So half a teaspoon plus 1/8. So then the other one for the 5 pounds, 5 1/8 teaspoons of cure, the pink stuff. You don't ever want to use more cure figuring, it'll be better, because cure is actually poisonous in high amounts. So let that be a lesson. Right now, the way I'm cutting up these eye of rounds, I'm going against the grain. Just as easier to chew. Friends and family, co-workers, they like that kind of jerky better. So it can pull apart easier. The chew is better. People that like traditional jerky, it's along the grain. And I do cut a few of those for myself, because that's kind of jerky I grew up eating. And when you cook it, you can tell right away what style of jerky the pieces are. So you can separate them as you bag them. So I can go a bunch of long way, some cross-cut. These are the bowls. I have one Morocco and I have one done up with the barbecue seasoning. I just set them in the oven overnight, covered, without the oven being on, just letting them marinate. You want to marinate them at least 6 hours, let the cure set in. So put on some gloves, one last mix. I had a comment on here before that someone doesn't flip them. Flipping them does two things. One, it lets me see how well they're coming along, if I need to adjust my time. I also, when you pull out the trays and you flip them, the top might be drying out faster than the bottom. So it's just a good way also to kind of catch where you're at and if you need to adjust anything where the trays are. Or I know the Morocco one was a little bit, had more sauce to it, so it was sticking to the grate a little bit more. So flipping that makes it easier when I'm done, because then it doesn't stick to the grate. As you can see, these ones flip pretty good. Once I get to the bottom 3 racks, those ones stick pretty good to the grate. So that's why it's always good to flip them. And again, people that aren't flipping them, maybe they're using a traditional smoker and they dry up better that way and don't stick. But you can see as I pull it out, they all kind of shimmy around. So this is how they should look when they're dried with the dehydrator. They should just snap open like that. And that's pretty much it, everybody. Just remember where your jerky is and don't mix it up. And you can make 2 batches at a time anytime. Just keep track of your weights. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe. Anything jerky, beer, or wood, I got it covered. Thanks.